Alright guys, here at Davis Autosports, we're very excited to present to you a 2004 Mercedes E55 AMG. This is a Carfax certified, flawless history, clean and clear title vehicle, 97,000 original and documented miles. Most importantly, this vehicle has an absolutely impeccable service history behind it. We have nearly 50 service records on the Carfax report, which will be in the listing. This vehicle has received every single recommended maintenance since day one of ownership at the dealership. There's not one single service that was recommended in the books that it did not receive, typically before it was recommended. Just extremely meticulously cared for, both cosmetically and mechanically. A lot of people really prefer this chassis AMG. The following generation E-Series AMG is a natural aspirated engine. So this one obviously is a big V8 plus a supercharger. These vehicles are very, very popular, both in the tuning sort of luxury community as well as just everyday, sport and luxury car. But these cars are very well known to easily have 700 to 800 horsepower on the stock setup. One of Mercedes' best built engine and transmissions out there. These things are just absolute monsters. In my opinion, for the dollar, there's not a better mix of a sport and luxury car out there. Extremely fast, a ton of torque, beautiful car, and they're just at a very good price point. Beautiful set of stance wheels that are in phenomenal condition, new tires as well. This vehicle, even though it has 97,000 miles, it truly looks like a 40,000 mile vehicle. Beautiful wide concave style wheels, staggered, beautiful polished lip. I mean, look how clean the inside of the wheel is. 20-inch wheels. Like I said, they are staggered. If you guys are looking for more of a factory setup, we will be more than happy to put a factory set of wheels and tires on this vehicle for you. We can either swap these out or work something out. I know some people like the look of a all original vehicle. These wheels, I will admit, in pictures and video really don't look as good as they do in person. I'm very picky about wheels personally. I don't like them to look a certain way, and these wheels actually just look so much better in person. You can see more of the concave in person and everything else, but nonetheless, just really make this car look really sporty. Two-tone interior. It also has the Alcantara headliner. It also has heated and ventilated seats with the Pulse option as well. Headlights are absolutely perfect. There's zero oxidation or condensation. original Mercedes windshield. The body on this vehicle is truly just in incredible condition for the year. So you can kind of get an idea of how that nice concave wheel sits, and in person it's really, really nice. And as you see, guys, this vehicle truly looks like maybe a 2-year-old vehicle with 30,000 miles. It's that clean, that nice. Back bumper is perfect. Tips are very, very clean. So there you guys go. We'll go ahead and do a driving portion of the video coming up. It will be right below this. Alright guys, here we are in the driving portion of the E55 AMG. That is your current mileage right there. If you guys have never driven one of these, they're an absolute blast to drive. The interior is extremely clean. I know this video is grainy. We're shooting this with a different camera than what we shot the exterior with. But nonetheless, there's a lot of pictures. It does have both ventilated and heated seats. CD changer does function as it should. All the buttons are very clean. They all illuminate. There's no dead pixels. Every button, power seat, the pull seat, everything works exactly as it should. If you guys are hearing any squeaking, that's the bolster of my phone, or excuse me, the clip, the holder of my phone sliding and squeezing against the side bolster of the seat. Torque in this thing is just instant. Beautiful Alcantara headliner. One thing that I noticed immediately when I got in this vehicle the other day is the smell of a really, really nice leather conditioner that the previous owner must have used a lot. It's not an air freshener scent. It's a really rich, oily leather conditioner. If you guys take a look at the service history on this vehicle, it's absolutely incredible. I've owned my company, Davis Autosports, since 2010, and before that I was in the car industry for an additional 5 years, and rarely do you see cars with this sort of service history behind it. I did drive this car home the other evening. I was coming off of a exit on the 295, which is a major highway, and as I was coming off the exit, I was going about 40, and I actually nailed it, and the car actually started to get sideways, and then the traction control kicked in. So just extremely fast vehicle. A lot of Mercedes gurus argue that this is one of Mercedes' very best powertrains ever produced in a vehicle. As we come onto this road, we'll just do a slight heavy acceleration, nothing crazy. I'm not going to nail it because I do only have one hand on the wheel. I mean, before you know it, you're at 70, and it's probably about an 80% acceleration. Cars, it's a fun car. Heat, AC, guys, everything works like I touched on earlier. I mean, this thing is just in such great condition. I was telling one of my techs the other day, if this thing was a wagon, I would keep it. I'm a fan of fast wagons. I'm naturally an SUV guy, so one of the downfalls being in a fast car is they're typically small. If this car was a wagon, it would not be on the market. Actually, driving this car the other night, it's funny. It actually, when I was driving home, and it got me excited, so I actually got online to look at this car to see if there was any of these chassis on the market in a wagon chassis. They're very, very rare, and of course there are none on the market right now, but it just had me considering, you know, almost even purchasing one if I could find one. So there you guys go. That is the driving portion of this beautiful E55 AMG. We're going to go ahead and pull into our facility right now. I'll give you guys a quick pano tour. This is our nearly 30,000 square foot facility where we work on cars, build cars, do restorations, all sorts of stuff. Speaking of sporty wagons, have a CTSV wagon right there, which is a very cool car, and a new Shelby 350 as well, and a lot of the Jeeps that we're building. What you guys are hearing, we have a high polish epoxy floor, so what you're hearing is just the tires turning on the epoxy floor. All right, guys, there you guys go. Any questions? 855-955-3377.